we talk about the Caulfield Cup, which in Caulfield, of course, on Saturday. I checked the weather forecast. The next today and tomorrow will be 100% chance of raining, so it's gonna be heavy, I think.
Yeah, it will. And listening to Brett Preble, he'd said he trialled the favourite Insensitized on a heavy track before, and he said the horse seemed to handle it very well. But it's obviously the hot horse at the moment. It's won about 8 races or 7 races straight, so it's in very, very good form. But it's a very open race. I think especially, a lot of horses are probably grand finalised for the Caulfield Cup, where some years many Melbourne Cup horses go into the Caulfield Cup to prepare for the Melbourne Cup, where this year it seems to be a lot of horses. This is their peak distance, and I think it'll be a very, very strong race.
So, but you think incentivized is draw 20, actually draw 18, right? Will jeopardize his chances?
It'll be difficult. I mean, in such a competitive race, you need everything to work out. I mean, it'll have to come across from that wide barrier. It doesn't necessarily have to lead, but it's still, we can't afford to be doing a lot of work early and then still finish the race off. Especially a horse I really like in the race. It's about 15-1 in Australia now is Explosive Jack, who I believe this is its perfect distance. It's had 2 runs in this prep, and its last prep it had won in Sydney, a Group 1 race over 2,400 metres really strongly, and then went to Morphettville in South Australia, and then had won a 2,500 metre Group 1. And a horse like that, you can see what the training team has done, Kieran Maher and David Eustace. They've really put the fitness into the horse to be really peaking on the Caulfield Cup this Saturday. And I think the horse is in just tremendous order. Explosive Jack, it's number 3. And it'll jump from a good gate. It'll get in a very good position. And the jockey, Johnny Allen, you can just expect him to give the horse every chance. He's a very, very good jockey. So, like I said, it's a very open race. And if Insensitive was to be a little bit unlucky and a horse like Explosive Jack or even the Chosen One was to have every chance, it'll be a very, very competitive race.
So other than Incentivized and Explosive Jack, any other horses you would like to mention or?
Yes. Delphi, who Damien Oliver, the champion jockey in Victoria, he and Australia, even worldwide, he elected to ride this horse, which I think was a very smart decision. Obviously, last start it won a Group 2 at Caulfield very, very strongly. And I think, like, you look at the previous years, you have to be in form to really be competitive in a Caulfield Cup. And I think a horse like Delphi, it'll be able to run a very strong 2,400 metres as it has done previously. And I love the fact the horse has come from Europe and was racing over very strong strong races. And it'll be definitely featuring in the Caulfield Cup this weekend. So that Delphi, it's number
10.
Number 10. And I think that would definitely be my 3 that I think would be
Incentivized,
right,
Explosive Jack, and Delphi.
Yes.
Maybe one more long shot you'd like to?
Yeah, for sure. I think especially it's very hard to be against Montefilia, who's 16-1 on the market at the moment. It's a horse which is obviously ran very competitively last start, winning a Group 1, and I just think if it can bring its best on the weekend as well, it's another horse which will be very competitive. It hasn't run a bad race in Group 1 level for its previous prep and this prep, and I think it once again is in very good form to be, like I said, very competitive. I wouldn't think the winner of this race will be winning by 2 lengths. I think it'll be one of them races where it'll probably be a big bunch of them, and whatever sticks their head out on the line will be the winner. But I couldn't imagine a horse to win by a long distance because it's just such a competitive race, and it's really good to see. I think it's great for Victorian racing to not just have a giveaway Caulfield Cup, so to speak. It's going to be very competitive, and the horse that wins definitely deserves to win it.
Thank you very much. So will you be interested to do the same show around before the Melbourne Cup, or are you interested in that?
Absolutely.
Oh,
I really enjoyed it.
All right. So thanks a lot, because I know we're going to go racing pretty soon, and please say hi to your dad, man. I think many Hong Kong racing fans loves him, actually, even now,
Yeah, no, thank you so much, Bart. I'm so sorry about last night. I got the AstraZeneca, so I was a little bit pretty drowsy, but I'm feeling good today.
No problem. So I'll put this video, if everything goes well, in the Facebook and to our show, and you will watch it. You can see it too.
Yes, of course. No, thank you very much.
Thanks a lot, and good luck in the racing, man.
Beautiful. Thanks, Bart. I'll speak to you come Melbourne Cup Day.
All right. Thanks a lot. Cheers, man.
Beautiful.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Bye.